Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to I've Got ScanNews for you. I'm Alex Treliving, and I'm going to be your host for this show. In the news this week, the University Sports Centre construction has been delayed due to certain construction workers falling into trouble with the local wildlife.
Poor goose.
In LUSU, there are reports that the Scan editor, Dan Hogan, is still annoyed at the poor result from Lancaster's Roses team. And after Roses, LUTube TV have been put under investigation after complaints regarding overly aggressive interviewing tactics.
Ouch.
And so, without further ado, let's meet the teams. On Peter and Zach's team, we have a potential James Bond villain who owns a stuffed pet piranha, describes himself as 6 foot, blonde, blue-eyed, but not German. It's LUSU Athletic Union President Gaz Coleman. And on Edwin and Katie's team, we have a potential James Bond girl with a desire for an Aston Martin, or failing that, her iPod, a jet ski, and Johnny Depp on a desert island. A former cheerleader for Bolton Wanderers. Give me a J. Give me an A. It's LUSU General Secretary Janie Coleman. Okay, and we start with the big story of the week.
Roses.
It looks like netball, but I can't see much.
No.
Roses.
Well, this is obviously kind of Lancaster's Roses. Lancaster going to Roses.
Yes.
Not the result we were hoping for, but
We came second.
I like that. I'm going to steal that. We came second.
Silver's a nicer colour than gold anyway.
Oh, indeed.
Quite big.
so
Roses.
Roses.
I think if anyone's going to answer. Yeah, that was Roses. I'd like to say that the women actually won 4-3 indoors. That was brilliant. That was one of the few wins.
I think all the footage there was from the women's team just there, wasn't it?
They did, a lot of the women's teams were women's football, 5-0 on Sunday. Actually, the women doing water polo, depending on the women cleaned up. Archery was mixed, but we just didn't have to in the football. Actually, the men's they did get a bit of stuff on Sunday.
Yeah,
2-4
I saw
matches,
that.
which wasn't good. Didn't get me very happy. But we did come second overall, which was fun.
Yes.
we did get your hands on the trophy at one point.
Funny enough, I did. That was incredible. It was one of those points where you kind of stood there and think this is taking a bit longer than it should, and you see people getting rather twitchy, and that. And it was the fact when I had to undo the Caribbean clip for him and then present him with the
That was the LUTube coverage of that. I was filming it, and it was. I think our coverage actually has me giggling. For people who didn't realise what happened, they had this huge screen sort of saying the Roses have been going on for hundreds of years, etc., and here's the hallowed cup. And then they this huge auditorium, and the trophy slowly coming in. Their sort of counterpart to Gaz goes up and fiddles with it, and tries to get it. And can't! So, yeah, you might be pretty good at sport, but we've got somebody who can undo a catch.
I'm glad for okay.
Indeed.
Very much.
Next year we'll try and get points for that.
We'll try to get it for 200 points across.
That seems fair to me.
It was that double quits sport.
Well, if Paul Wellington managed to knock Greg Dyke's ball any further, I think we should have got 200 points.
I think so.
Indeed.
I think so. No one likes a bullet.
That was my favourite chant.
Credit Janie to that.
Thank you.
Right. Well, this is the official news that I have written down here. Lancaster's Roses team lost 194.5 to 79.5 to York. The Lancaster's women's team won over twice as many points as the men's teams, with the women winning 47% of the points available to them and the men only winning 19%. So it really was a girl power victory for the Roses. Leaving many pundits pondering whether differing team attitudes played more of a factor in the heavy Roses defeat than the away disadvantage. Now the next question is, what advice did Michael Holt give to a member of the men's rugby team in the run-up to the Roses to help beat the York team?
I know this. Well, did Michael Holt, was it in his advice column, that did he tell them to embrace his feminine side and put a dress on and maybe dance around?
I think the thing was kind of like dress up as a Boadicea, a Roman twatting Boadicea.
Oh,
They'll probably do that anyway. They display far too much flesh on a regular basis.
yeah.
How many different types of streakers were out there? How many streaking of it was there?
About 3, 4, 5. About 5 or 6. I think I was there for all of them.
You weren't the person causing them, were you? You were telling them to go do it.
Maybe.
Go on, you know you want to.
We found the source of it all now. Disciplinary charges await.
Well, I can tell you that Edwin's team got it right. That's a point there. Yes, and the quote is as follows. Why not begin to dress like legendary Roman twatting warrior queen Boudicca out on the pitch? I can't think of anything that would bewilder the York's team collective morale more than a rabid, ginger-wigged queen built like a brick shithouse, screaming in the centre of a scrum, girl power.
My favourite streaker of the whole thing was captured on Nouse's coverage, and I've decided I'm come in here especially to give a tribute. Was a guy who, in the middle of the hockey, second mixed hockey, I think, who went on in a bike, kind of like.
In a bike.
On a bike.
In a bike's a bit more difficult.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's been ridden quite frequently in the way he's dressed. But he was on this bike, cycling with no handlebars, as it so happened, in nothing but like panties and a bra, a bit like this one actually. So this is which is my tribute to what was completely inappropriate content to be brought back onto screen.
All the people who don't really want to be part of the quiz.
Psychological warfare, they saw most of it.
It's a win.
See, now I qualify for girl power. Part-time.
I qualified for the rugby team.
Pardon?
I think qualified you for the rugby team.
I need a bit more blonde.
Yeah,
I need more.
blonde.
Lock the blonde.
Everyone's knocking at Gaz. We want more.
Yes, well, it was a man riding a bra in panties interrupted the second 11's mixed hockey. So, moving on to the second story of the week that we have.
That's a big
Grad ball. Bowland. Great Hall. It's like I've seen them already.
Well done.
Is the Vice Chancellor about to give a speech?
Cleared it. Are there more?
No, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
We're clearing the chairs for grab ball just so the viewers are aware. It's not going to look like that.
How about you tell us what
I hope ticket sales are higher as well.
Wait, your pom-pom.
About grab ball.
Yeah, what's the
Grad ball, yeah. Obviously, it's 22nd of June, Monday 22nd, grab ball. Alicia Dixon, she was the first person who popped up then. She'll be playing. Bjorn again, Peony Sisters. We'll be having a carnival. We've got a very Moulin Rouge-esque sort of twisted circus theme, so it should be quite exciting. I'm going to plug it, get your tickets from Lucy.
I'm looking for a corporate sponsor.
It's me, they pay me to say it.